Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News Today. I am your host, Lei. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. 2 new Boston Dems put House back at full strength. Fatal fentanyl overdoses strike Charlestown as concerns over Xylazine contamination grow. Police seeking to identify suspect accused of breaking into 2 Boston hotels. Boston-based cruise company Vantage Deluxe World Travel faces lawsuit, hundreds of consumer complaints. Teenagers discover pricing disparity in Boston area stop and shop grocery stores. 2 new Boston Dems put House back at full strength. Reps John Moran and Bill McGregor swore their oaths of office Wednesday in a packed governor's office, bringing the House back up to its full membership of 160 after a couple of early session departures. The ceremony came around half an hour after the Governor's Council certified the May 30 election results in its adjacent chamber. The new lawmakers, both Democrats, represent Boston-based districts. Moran is from the South End, McGregor from West Roxbury, and Boston Mayor Michelle Wu was on hand for the ceremony. The House's Democratic caucus also bumped back up to 134 members, across the aisle from 25 Republicans and 1 independent. McGregor's seat was last held by Rep. Ed Coppinger, who also resigned just 2 months into the session to work at the Massachusetts Biotechnology Council. Fatal fentanyl overdoses strike Charlestown as concerns over Xylazine contamination grow. Ahern and the grieving residents of Charlestown have been struck by an increasing number of fatal overdoses over the past 3 weeks. And according to community members, the increase could be tied to the dangerous mixing of fentanyl with other drugs. At least 6 people have died of fatal overdoses in Charlestown over the past 3 weeks, according to Shannon London, a member of the Charlestown Trauma Response Team, which provides resources to grieving families and those suffering from addiction. Statewide opioid-related deaths reached a 2-decade peak in 2021, with 2,301 deaths, according to the Massachusetts Department of Public Health. And Boston similarly reached a high of 251 deaths, a 61% increase since 2015. Fentanyl continues to be the main driver of opioid-related overdose deaths in Massachusetts, according to the department. Identify suspect accused of breaking into 2 Boston hotels. Police are asking for the public's help in identifying a suspect who allegedly broke into 2 Boston hotels last week. The suspect can be seen wearing a camouflage baseball cap in multiple photos released by Boston police. He appears to have a marking of some sort on his left wrist. The first incident occurred on May 28 at the Boston Park Plaza Hotel, a block away from the Public Garden. The second incident occurred on May 29 at the Boston Marriott Long Wharf Hotel, near the New England Aquarium. Police have not confirmed the exact times of the breaking and entering incidents but believe they occurred between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Officials did not release any more details about the case. Anonymous tips can be submitted to the Crime Stoppers tip line at 1-800-494-TIPS or by texting the word TIP to CRIME 27463. Boston-based cruise company Vantage Deluxe World Travel faces lawsuit, hundreds of consumer complaints. Hundreds of customers have filed complaints against Boston-based Vantage Deluxe World Travel with the Massachusetts Attorney General's office in recent years, and the troubled company now faces a class action lawsuit over the last-minute cancellation of luxury trips. Andrea Campbell's office said Tuesday that it has received at least 818 complaints against the company since January 1, 2020, including approximately 75 filed by customers who are Massachusetts residents. Of those complaints, officials said that approximately 181 of them were filed during 2023, including 21 from Massachusetts residents. In April, Vantage posted public statements about a ransomware attack it said took down their call center, website, email, and other internal systems. They said in a Facebook post on April 29 that the call center would be restored by May 1, but posted no subsequent update. Teenagers discover pricing disparity in Boston area stop and shop grocery stores. Massachusetts teens are raising questions about pricing at Boston area stop and shop stores, asking why the same groceries cost noticeably more at the chain's Jamaica Plain store compared to the Dedham location. The teen shoppers from the Hyde Square Task Force visited 2 stop and shop grocery stores, one located on Center Street in Boston's Jamaica Plain neighborhood and the other off Providence Highway in Dedham. While shopping for the same things at each stop and shop location, the teens noticed that Jamaica Plain's prices were several dollars higher than Dedham's. It's a tale of 2 receipts from the same grocery store chain, but containing vastly different prices. The group estimates shoppers in Jamaica Plain spend $2,800 more per year than shoppers in Dedham. Their report has already caught the attention of Massachusetts lawmakers and even the Attorney General's office. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.